Hey guys, Exagil here. In this video I'm going to go over my gemming, how I reforge, my talents, and my glyphs for 5.3. So, my general thought behind my Druid's gemming is pretty simple, which is to get as much crit and intellect as I can. In my meta socket is the Burning Primal Diamond, which is the 216 intellect and 3% crit. My red sockets are all Brilliant Primordial Rubies, which is 160 intellect. My yellow sockets are all Smooth Sun's Radiance, which is a 320 crit. Depending on your professions, you can get extra gem sockets on bracers and gloves, which can be socketed with any gem in it. In my case, I use the Brilliant Primordial Ruby in my gloves and a Smooth Sun's Radiance in my bracers. For any of my blue sockets, I also use a Smooth Sun's Radiance. For the prismatic socket on my belt, I use a Brilliant Primordial Ruby. Now let's focus on reforging. When reforging, the most popular builds are heavy focus on crit for maximum Star Search procs, heavy focus on mastery for increased eclipse damage, and heavy focus on haste for extra dot ticks and lower cast times. Reforging for a Boomkin is fairly simple. The main goal is to get hit cap as close as you can to 6%, then the rest of the stats into either crit, mastery, or haste. In my build, I reforge mainly into crit, with my secondary stat being mastery. Now, let's go over my talents. For the first tier, the two most popular are Displacer Beast and Wild Charge. Currently, I'm using Displacer Beast in arenas, and in BGs I like to switch between the two. For the second tier, the two most popular are Nature Swiftness and Cenarian Ward. I'm using Cenarian Ward in most cases, but in certain situations Nature Swiftness is stronger. The third tier talents are all viable in certain situations. Currently, I'm using Typhoon. The fourth tier, the two most popular talents are Incarnation and Force of Nature. As of right now, I'm using Incarnation. For the fifth tier is Ursal's Vortex, which is hands down the most popular talent for Boomkins. In the final tier, I'm using Heart of the Wild. Now, let's move on to my glyphs. When it comes to most classes, glyphing is mostly preference. For Boomkins, it's very important to use Glyph of Barkskin to increase survivability, due to often being the focus or kill target in a PvP scenario, and Glyph of Moonbeast to improve utility and healing without canceling Boomkin form, providing off healing without losing too much offensive pressure and damage output. The third choice is mostly preference, as a lot of glyphs are strong, for example Glyph of Cyclone or Glyph of Entangling Roots. These glyphs are great choices but not required. Well guys, this has been Exagil's PvP guide. I hope this helps and answers your general Boomkin questions. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and favorite the video. Stay tuned for my next video where I will be going in depth with the Boomkin talents and explain my choices and why I made them. Later guys.